So that's a little bit of the features. I've not gone through all the features, like say, for example, boarding, book management, and all these other ones, but they're available. We might be covering them in different uh, demos. Let me just quickly go through the teachers section of the portal. So on the side of the teachers, a teacher can be able to have visibility on what is happening on today's schedule. So like for example, it's 9:53. So what is happening now? I'm supposed to be in class teaching English. And then I have our next session at 10:20. I'll be teaching social studies and the like. So you're not likely to miss any class or any schedule during the class. And you can manage all different things, notices, exam to grades, my classes, and so many other features. So lesson plans, so this is where you set the lesson plans and the schemes of work. And this is quite easy. We have made it much easier that a school can decide to use different features. So for example, here, say for example, you're starting for English and grade 1D, and it would produce very smart templates that are filled. So here, for this full demo, we are using what we call manual filling, but at least the strands and substrands are pre-populated based on the KICD guideline. And then the teacher is only adding what we call the key learning areas, specific learning outcomes, and the others. So these are already pre-populated, but at least you can be able to edit the learning areas, the learning resources, the reflections, and the others. And you can be able to save. Some of these features you can be able to actually totally disable it so that teachers will do this work manually, so that they're able to customize it according to the needs and the resources available per school. So that's very important. And when they create, they're able to submit these plans for the principal or head teacher to review and approve. So this is the assignment section. This is where they create assignments and upload. And students on the other side and their parents are able to review the assignments, do the assignment, and submit assignment to the teacher. Strength assessment is where you do the formative and the summative assessments. And this is we have made it very easy for you to just say, David Nyambura is exceeding expectation on these things, meeting expectations here, and depending on different needs. So here you can actually create detailed descriptors per each substrand, so that if a teacher is absent, another teacher can actually come in and step in and be able to assess it based on what the descriptors are needed by each substrand and assess those students. So the student diary is very easy for submission. You can be able to, once you put this data in the student diary, the parents will be able to view what was happening with their students for that day. And it's easy to submit. You can say the mood of the students, happy, tired, what meals they took, what activities they did, and quick learning highlights, and teachers comment quickly. And entry type, you're able to say achievement, concerns, behavioral note, health update, so that the parents can be aware of what's happening with their child. The behavior is, I think we went through it through that main portal, where you can record behavior for each student. A question bank, which is a very important one here. A teacher can actually upload all historical questions they have worked with. This one makes it easy for them when they're setting up exams. And here you can add these questions either manually or you can leverage AI. Let's say, for example, you want to grade 4 and you're doing English, and the substrand is probably the language use, which is grammar, and we want to use conjunction. And for this is we can just work with multiple choices for quick analysis. And here we have also integrated what we call the Bloom's taxonomy to help in generation of questions. And you can decide whether you want direct question, mixed, or narrative. So for now, I've worked with direct. So that is just straightforward. So you can generate these questions and you can use them for exams purposes. And I'll show you about how to generate exams in the next few slides. So here we have a few questions that have been generated by AI, and I say that teachers can actually upload these questions manually and type them manually. So this is an example, say the main function of conjunction in a sentence. This is a question, and teachers can decide, oh, I like that question, or I don't like that question. I can keep that question. So you can always say, I like this question, save it, and you save it. So you can always use these questions for future exams, and you can always edit these questions. This is AI is just to help you improve how you do your academics, but it's not a replacement. So that's how you do it. And when it comes to exams, you can generate an exam. For example, we just did English for grade 4. We can do a quick cut. This is a quick cut, term 1. This is English. This was grade 4. And this is English cut. So supposed to type here. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem there. So English cut, and then we receive the exam. And you'll see some of the questions that we generated using AI are appearing here for English because it's automatic. It's able to identify that we had some questions that are for grade 4 English. And you can use them for this specific cut. So we're going to use them here this is for demonstration purposes. And we add all these questions. So the question will be added into our exam or our cut. Okay, we haven't met all the marks, but this is for demonstration. So we have an English cut, and you can be able to review it and print it. So it comes ready for printing, a very good presented PDF. That becomes very easy for teachers to issue assignments, cuts, and other learning areas. So timetable, each teacher can be able to view their own timetables. This is my own timetable here, be able to view what's happening. They can be able to assess grades, apply for leave, and my appraisals. If I've been appraised, I'll see my appraisals here. And this is a communication charts. If a teacher or a parent has sent a communication to me, I'll be able to view it here. So there's a lot of things that we can cover, but I think I'll stop from there because we didn't go anything to students. By students, I think they'll be able to view, we could just quickly view what they're able to see. Theirs is very basic. They're able to see fees, see assignments, the assignments area, and they're able also to submit. You can see their results, their timetable, their diary, fees, and the rest. And the same thing for parents, but at least parents also be able to view the things like behavior that has been reported for their child. So the parent one has more features because they're the parent and they want to be able to view more details about the children. So thank you so much for paying attention to our demo. We're looking forward to coming and doing a live demo for your school. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the way to go. A lot of schools now are migrating to Zira EduSuite because the modern school management platform that will manage everything your school does on one. And forgot to mention that there's so many features that we didn't go through, and they are usually in the modules. You see, we have so many other features. Some are already enabled for this school. We have others that are not enabled, like activities and sports, but you can enable it for your school. Uniform store, where parents can actually be able to purchase and review uniforms. Library management, cafeterias for schools that have cafeteria and meals management, boarding and hostels, transport features, reports and analytics, inventory and assets, AI pedagogy. This one we had disabled. This is when you want to use this one for lesson planning and um, uh, generating schemes of work. E-classroom, where these are also features where teachers can actually save past papers, e-notes, e-books. AI exam builder, academics analytics, data migrations. We have so many other features that we didn't go through today. And all of these things are customized, and you have different settings. So thank you very much. Let's have a call and organize a day when we can come and do a proper presentation for your school and see how that can help you. Thank you. God bless you.